What is up, guys? Jeffrey Gaming here. Welcome back to my Felipe Massa career mode on F1 2015. This is the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, a very exciting one. We're coming off the back of Spa, which is also a very good race indeed, so I recommend you check that one out. But looking ahead, we're trying to catch up to them pesky Mercedes in the driver's standings, and we've got a really good three-way battle going on for the championship, but Ferrari are definitely a threat here. I can see them being up there with us three up at the top, but into qualifying we have this yellow flag on for the full lap. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or something, but we're coming to the end through Parabolica. Let's see if we can put in a decent time coming to the line. Is it going to be a good one? It felt like a great lap, so we'll see now. 23.3, so that's not too bad, but looking at the standings afterwards, it was very strange indeed. No positions changed at all. And Carlos Sainz is in 4th as well. I obviously noticed that one. But no positions changed. Ricciardo was stuck, I think, in 17th or 18th. Yeah, there he is in 17th. So I don't know if that yellow flag is influencing anything at all. We'll have to wait and see. But I did go and put in a second lap just to get better time on the board. Come to the line once again. It's felt a lot better than the first lap. There we go, 7th, 10th quicker. And that should be pole position, and it was, and still no positions changed. So I don't know what's going on, but we've taken pole, that's the main thing. 7/10 ahead of both the Mercedes, but performance of the weekend's got to be Carlos Sainz in 4th place. Well done to him. So at the start of the race, building up for a good one. We won last time out in Spa, so we'll be looking to build on that and hopefully get closer to the summit of the drivers' standings. Looking at the constructors, what am I on about? Looking at the strategy, looks like a solid 2-stop race. Potential 3, but we'll wait and see. Come on, I think this is one of the longest runs to turn 1, so we need a good start here, and away we go. Second gear, come on, be good to me. No, Rosberg straight past us, but we're going to use the slipstream. Where the hell is Nico going? He's well off the track, but we've got the slipstream. We're going to go for it into turn 1. We are locking up, but we've hit the apex, we've got it done. Side by side with Rosberg, we're leaving him enough room, but there we go, we've maintained the lead. That was actually a very good start, because you're guaranteed to lose a position or two with traction control off, but we've maintained the lead, and we've actually pulled out a little bit of a gap to Hamilton, who's got past Rosberg as well. I'd just like to point out that strict corner cutting rules are on again, and yeah, it's going to be very tricky. In that chicane, I admit it, I corner cut that quite a lot. It's very tricky. And yeah, this is probably one of my most suspect tracks. I'm not the type of guy that corner cuts purposely, but this is a very easy track to corner cut at. But I'll be trying my best not to, as I pretty much cut that corner, but we'll ignore that for now. And now we're under pressure from Vettel. There's a group of 4 pulling away, myself, the 2 Mercedes and Vettel. But Vettel pulled off a double overtake on the Mercedes on the previous lap, so he definitely has the pace at this point. And now he's gone on the attack up the inside into Ascari. I brake pretty early there because I know side by side through there is never going to work. But yeah, we kind of go through side by side, and we're still going side by side. This is actually a great battle. We do have the much superior straight line speed. You can just see us compared to the 2 Mercedes. Look at the Mercedes come as well. Geez, this is an awesome battle between the 4 of us. We're absolutely dominating the rest of the field, but you can just see how much straight line speed I have compared to the other cars. It's just so dominating, and it really hurts me in the middle sector, especially through the Lesmos. We just don't have the grip at this moment. I don't have the confidence on the brakes either. So coming into turn 1 here, I do brake quite early. That must be at like 125 meters, which is a lot earlier than it should be. It should be at like 100 meters. So we're very fast on the straight, struggling in the corners, so we actually are holding up the cars behind, but they find it so difficult to overtake me with my straight line speed. Though now, Rosberg has got DRS and will be putting the pressure on. Going into turn 1, am I going to go defensive? Yes I am, I have to here. And you can just see under braking, so much more confidence he has. And he did lock up, but he did have it there, but we're sticking our nose in. He cannot cut across us now. We're going to be side by side into the next chicane. I can see it, but no, look at the straight line speed. Oh my god, we're so quick. And we are maintaining the lead. This speed is seriously bailing us out here as we keep the other cars behind. And we don't corner cut the chicane, get in there. That's always a positive, but you can just see at the exit of Lesmo too, we go out so wide. We're understeering so badly at this point, and Rosberg is coming. Was he going to take the lead here? Yes, he is. I braked slightly earlier once again. He hurts his run, but that time he blocked the track, which is not what Vettel did. So he's taking the lead. Need to go up to Rich Mix to defend from Hamilton behind us. So we'll be getting DRS on the start-finish straight and probably taking the lead back. So we'll stay as close as possible coming out of Parabolica. Doesn't look too bad. And we're using the slipstream. It's so powerful around here, and we're pulling ahead of him. Oh my god, look at that speed. We're miles ahead. Wow, we don't even need DRS. Look how far ahead of Rosberg we are after that straight. Unbelievable speed. And we're back into the lead, defending this lead very nicely. Though we take a bit too much curve there, which, so close to the gravel. That would have halted our momentum there. And this time we're going defensive, trying to do something different. And Rosberg's on the outside. We're so close. We're going to squeeze out, touching tyres. Oh, that was so close to destruction. I didn't know how close we were there, but I didn't expect us to make contact like that. That scared me a little bit, I must admit. The car just felt so strange at that point we made contact, so I backed out. Let Rosberg through, but that was so scary, and you can just see this is straight after. We're taking the lead back once more. Our setup is absolutely incredible for straight line speed. I keep saying it, but it really is, especially around Monza. But side by side here out of Parabolica, we probably should take the lead here, and it looks like we will, but Hamilton's looking to make it 3 wide. He's putting on the pressure on his teammate, but look at this train. Unbelievable racing here. But now, lap 14, it's my turn to pit. Rosberg, I think, is going to continue. Yes, he does. Vettel and Hamilton actually pitted very early. It was either lap 10 or 11, which suggests a definite 3-stop there. For me, I'm kind of in the middle. If I do another stint like this, we'll get to like lap 29, 30, which means 23 laps on the primes. Is that possible, or do we have to make it into a 3-stop race? But we've come out in third, just ahead of Danny Kvyat. And Perez is having a fantastic race. He's just in the pits now, along with Rosberg, so we've regained the lead. And Hamilton and Vettel have been held up so badly by the traffic. They came out, I think it was down in like 12th or 13th position, and got stuck in the traffic, lost so much time. But actually Hamilton's come out in second. He did get a major undercut, but obviously lost the advantage in the traffic, and now we're behind the battling Manners for last position. So this should be interesting. Okay, Will Stevens, act like an absolute idiot into the barrier. He's blocking us. Get the hell out the way. Hamilton's going to catch up. What are you doing, Will? Hamilton's right on our tail, but we keep him behind us just for now, I think due to the yellow flag. But next lap, Roberto Merhi. We've learned from the last lap experience, so we will not be making the exact same contact once again. We tried to undertake him there, but Merhi, so frustrating. We've lost our front wing. Absolute joke. The Manners did the exact same thing a lap after each other. The second time I tried to dodge it, but I just didn't have enough, and we've got no front wing. That's ruined everything. We're getting barged out the way by Rosberg as well. Thank you very much. This is costing us a chance of victory. There's Hamilton through. There's the Manners right behind me. Get the hell out the way. You wrecked my race. Right. We've definitely got to commit to a 3-stop now. We're going to go on the primes now, probably till about lap 40 maybe, and then 13 laps on the options at the end. That's probably the best strategy we can pull from now on to the end. I'm so gutted because this championship battle, we can't be making mistakes like this. And to be fair, that wasn't really our mistake. We just didn't have enough to avoid the stupid manner of Roberto Merhi. So we're coming out just ahead of Kvyat. We need to get out ahead of him, but we're all locked up trying to defend the position. We can't lose any time behind Kvyat, but I think he's on the side of us. We're losing control there. Trying to get used to these prime tyres, get them up to temperature, but the straight line speed is going to make us absolutely shoot past the Red Bull of Kvyat. There we go, nothing to be worried about. Up into 6th position. And yeah, we've got a long race ahead of us. Just trying to recover some points. Get on the podium if we can, possibly. And we are now overtaking Vettel, who's in the pits. That is his final pit stop. So he's actually gone for a 2-stop at 22 laps on them tyres. Good luck. Hamilton's also pitted for the final time. He is about 5 seconds ahead of us. So what's going to happen? And that's Rosberg off. Rosberg is off with no front wing. That is going to help massively. That's a position gained right there. I'm not sure what actually happened to him. But yeah, you'll see in a second what the hell Rosberg is doing. He's going very slowly and he's held up Vettel. Vettel's off as well. I'm not sure if he's got damage, but this is seriously helping me. What's this? Is someone else off as well? It is. Oh, it's only Maldonado. Pretty expected. He's not in F1 for next season, but he's still in the gravel on the game, which is always good to see. At the end of the lap, coming into the pits. And now with Rosberg and probably Vettel out the way. Actually, Vettel might still be fighting, but Rosberg's out the way. We are fighting for a podium now. Potentially with our teammate as well. I'm going to guess Hamilton's too far ahead. Everyone else has made their final pit stop, but we have the option tyres at the end. Everyone else is on primes. Perez is in 5th. He's having a fantastic race. The patch has seriously helped him out, just like in real life. And yeah, his performance has definitely upgraded. So actually, Vettel's in 3rd. So yeah, he will be... I think we'll be battling him. Who? Maldonado's off again. Wow, 2 laps in a row. And Vettel clips him. Vettel has hit Maldonado. Oh, Maldonado did the same thing as the Manners and then the Ferrari went into him. I don't think he got any damage. So there's a yellow flag. That's a slow Ferrari. That's Sebastian Vettel. We're in 3rd. Get in there. The recovery is back on. We're fighting Bottas for 2nd now. This is unbelievable turn of events. Everyone is making contact. We've lost our front wing. Rosberg has. Vettel's made contact. Let's hope Hamilton's next. Hopefully that will happen. Give us a shot at the win. But the gap is 12 seconds to Bottas. Trying our best to catch up, and on lap 47 we did. We had great pace on these option tyres. He obviously is on the prime. Look at that straight line speed. We're slipping it up the inside into Parabolica. And there we go into 2nd place. Simple as that. We'll get DRS as well. I'm pretty sure we hit the detection point behind Bottas. Yes, we did DRS, and hopefully we'll pull away as we lap Fernando Alonso in the McLaren. But actually next lap, Bottas somehow stayed in my 1 second DRS window, and now he's on the attack. I didn't expect it, but he's coming up the inside. I got distracted by the engineer telling me about Hamilton and how I'm gaining a second on him, so I got distracted, lost sight of the brake marker boards, and broke incredibly early. And Bottas is back into 2nd, but we should be on the back of him soon. And yes, we are into Ascari. We should have an opportunity on the exit. He is incredibly slow through there on the primes. So can we get a move done? Well, I actually slow down here a little bit because I'm thinking tactically again. I always do around tracks like Monza. DRS is key here. So side by side into Parabolica. Bottas gets a better run, but we should overtake him here and retake 2nd. And we're closing in with the slipstream, getting ahead of him. DRS just to confirm it. There we go. Up into 2nd. We're squeezing him because we do have a back mark ahead of us, which could affect our progress. It's Carlos Sainz, and he gets nicely out the way. And he qualified 4th as well, so he's not having a great race by the looks of things. But on to the final lap. We were far too far behind Hamilton, so we couldn't do anything there. But this has been a fantastic recovery considering the contact with Roberto Merhi once again. Of all people, there he is again. Get the hell out the way. I see your game. What are you going to try and do here? Oh, he's slowing down. Letting me through, that's kind. Thank you very much. I actually go for a swipe there at him there, just for a bit of payback. But that is 2nd place. A great recovery. A fantastic race, eventful race, and so much destruction with the top guys. And great to see Valtteri back on the podium. We haven't seen him put in a great performance recently. He was doing well in the early stages of the season, and we looked like a good bet potentially for the Constructors' title, but yeah, he's tailed off. But a good performance there, 2nd and 3rd for the Williams team. But we just couldn't beat the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, who I think we could have won that race if we didn't have the contact with Merhi, but oh well guys, we can't do anything about that, and we'll never know if we could have won that. So looking at the final standings, Hamilton for myself and Bottas the podium. Vettel recovered to 4th, Rosberg recovered to 5th, then the 2 Red Bulls. Shame for Sainz, he had a great performance. And Perez was running in 5th for ages. No way, he finished down in 12th. I'm going to guess he had some contact because there were a few yellow flags in the final laps of the race. That's very disappointing. I'm slightly gutted with that because Force India don't score many points in season challenge career mode, whatever it's called, for some reason. Actually, I didn't even notice that Raikkonen retired. Merhi finished 5 laps down with 5 pit stops, shows how much contact he was having, and Maldonado finished in 18th. Should keep it out the gravel, lad. So, looking at the standings, it's getting closer and closer. 17 points to Lewis Hamilton. We're down in 3rd. Only 6 points behind Rosberg, so the battle goes on. Dropping the Ferraris a little bit. We'll wait and see what happens there. But not many races to go now. The showdown is on. So we'll have a quick look at the constructors. We will obviously, I think we could be ahead of Ferrari actually after that good second and third place. Yes, we are. Actually by 21 points, so good performance there in the Italian Grand Prix. And if you enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more F1 2015 videos along with 2010, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.